Hello, and welcome to another episode of A Look into the Lyrics. Today we're going to be talking about the song called Restore Me, and here are the lyrics for that song. Will you save and redeem? Hot tears fall and anger cages, raw wounds bleed and battle rages. Will you find and restore? Will you cleanse and renew me? Be the hands that bring this clay to life. Maker, sculpt me to reflect your light. And the scripture that I associate that song with is 2 Timothy 2:19 through 26. But God's firm foundation stands, bearing this seal. The Lord knows who are his, and let everyone who names the name of the Lord depart from iniquity. Now in a great house there are not only vessels of gold and silver, but also of wood and clay, some for honorable use and some for dishonorable. Therefore, if anyone cleanses himself from that which is dishonorable, he will be a vessel for honorable use, set apart as holy, useful to the master of the house, ready for every good work. So flee youthful passions and pursue righteousness, faith, love, and peace, along with those who call on the Lord from a pure heart. Have nothing to do with foolish, ignorant controversies. You know that they breed quarrels. As the Lord's servant must not be quarrelsome, but kind to everyone, able to teach, patiently enduring evil, correcting his opponents with gentleness. God may perhaps grant them repentance leading to a knowledge of the truth, and they may come to their senses and escape from the snare of the devil, after being captured by him to do his will. So I wrote this song about 10 years ago, and I just recently found it in my archives and redid it in a shorter version, which I ended up calling Restore Me. But I wrote this song as a result of a very traumatic experience that I went through, like I said, about 10 years ago. I had chosen this place to attend for school, and it ended up being probably one of the worst decisions that I had ever made, but it really caused me to question why I called myself a Christian. It caused me to cling to Jesus in a way that I never had before. And I couldn't just call myself a Christian. I needed to love God and follow him, as if not choosing him would kill me, because I came to a place where through that period of time I had completely lost my hope. I had become very angry by the way that I had been treated and by the way that my colleagues had been treated. I had given in to the lies that were pushed at me, that I was unworthy and that I wasn't a good enough Christian, and I was never going to have any sort of positive legacy. I had watched my colleagues fall apart and deal with our adversary, the devil, in a way that just broke my heart, and I could not save them. Only Jesus could save those people, but I held them and cried with them and prayed for them, but I didn't see the change that I wanted to see. But of course, I'm responsible for my own change, and I had to let go of them. I had to let go of those things that I couldn't control, but I did lose my hope, and I wanted to just give up and give in to the anger and give in to the anxiety and believed that maybe I wasn't enough. Maybe I really was that monster that was being gagged down my throat. But I knew that I had gone to that place with the purpose of becoming the vessel that God had created me to be. I wanted to be that vessel of righteousness. I wanted to be used by the Lord. And I cried out to God, even though I had raw wounds on my soul, and even though I felt caged by anger, I cried out to God and asked Him to give me a purpose and to bring me back to life, because if I didn't, I knew that I would die. And God answered my prayer, and He gave me a purpose that was outside of myself. Because if you only focus on yourself and what you're feeling in your own mind, that feeling of anger and despair is within you, but it's not all about us. It's about all of the people that we come in contact with and how we can minister to those people and how we can bless those people. And we have a purpose that is outside of us and outside of what we think and feel. We are here to bless other people and to draw other people closer to Jesus. And so the Lord showed me that I have a purpose that's bigger than what I felt in that moment. And He was willing to take me as I was in that moment. It didn't matter how bad I felt, and it didn't matter how hard I was fighting and how tired I was. The Lord lifted me up out of my despair and out of my hopelessness and gave me a purpose and showed me the meaning of my life. And if you're feeling the same way today, what you're feeling is not too big for God. And He wants you. He wants you to cry out to Him and ask for help, and He will be there, just like He was for me 10 years ago and every day since then and in this moment. So cry out to God. It doesn't matter what you've been through or how bad you feel. Cry out to Him because He wants you. He wants to hear from you, and He will answer your prayers. So I'm so excited for what God's going to do in your life. Take care, and until next time.